Welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix General 0 Hour to make the best game ever. So, this session we wanted to continue working on those static analysis fixes, but Mr. Helmut Buhler has noted that the last main branch, the last commit, causes a mismatch. So that's not good. I did download the replay. And we need to build it in VC6. Right. Okay, so ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay, let's go. Good. So it's related to the last change, this one here, where we refactored the ParticleUplinkCannonUpdate to decouple the drawable from the damage logic. And it seems that we made some mistake. Oof. Let's open it here in the commits here. Good. So what did we do wrong then? Let's see. Okay, this looks safe. Here it just destroys the drawable. It also resets the laser radius. Maybe kill everything. I have a suspicion. What if the particle cannon is destroyed while it is shooting? Here we reset the radius, but we don't stop the. Maybe we don't stop the updates. Like the destroying of the. Basically, here the destruction of the drawable previously has then also stopped the damage update, right? But now that's no longer the case. So I wonder if we have to set the logical status to idle, maybe. That could be. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe that's the issue, yeah. Okay, we have a replay that we can test it again, so we will see what happens. Yeah, that could be a good guess, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe. Let me take a look at the code. Kill everything. Remove all effects. This one only concerns the drawbar. Destroy drawbar. Ground to orbit. Ground to orbit. Remove all effects. Orbit to target. The laser is independent from the other effects and needs to be specially handled. Why? So apart from this one, what else do we have here? Status. Laser status. Laser status. What is that? Born, decaying, dead. So we probably need to set it to dead. Yeah. Laser status. Where's this used? Somehow we cannot search for this guy. Dead. Break. Okay, it's interesting that when it's dead, laser status. Maybe when the status is dead, then we need to set the orbit to death frame to now. Maybe. Could be. Orbit to death frame. Decay start. Death frame. Death frame. Because nothing is reset here, right? Effectively dead. Where's kill everything called? Here. Destructor. Okay, well. Status sold. Okay. Status is not idle. Kill everything. What does it do? Logical state is idle. What does idle do? Laser status. It's unclear if that would be the cause. Okay, let's first reproduce it. Ta-da. Okay, so that replay is this one, Twilight Flame. Of course it is Twilight Flame. Good, so, oh, that was a bit too fast. Did we do a mistake? Oh, we took the wrong build, right? Yeah. Good, so load replay, yeah. Good. Let's fast forward. Okay, that's 2 versus 2 versus 2 on Twilight Flame. Interesting, big rush here, wow. Red is getting wrecked here. Ah, they play against CPU, okay. Wow. So 2 humans against all these CPUs. Wow, it's out of defense here. Wow, it's so slow. Holy shit. Holy shit, is this laggy. There's a particle cannon, but the super weapon general. Let's see what it does. Oh my gosh, this is laggy. Oh man. Oh. 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 I think there will be a lot of work coming our way when it comes to optimizing game performance. But I think Twilight Flame is an especially bad candidate. Oh, wow, it went out of sync. Okay, so it started shooting, or what happened? Where's it shooting at? Here. Huh. Okay. Okay, so we step 1 frame. Yeah. So it does destroy here, this one quad. I do wonder, it's a setup of the particle cannon the same? So the particle cannon is not being killed, okay. It's just shooting. That looks pretty innocent. Okay, let's search for particle uplink cannon updates. Okay, so we have a regular particle cannon update here. Yeah. Damage radius. Damage radius scalar. Okay, I think the first thing we can do is check if the settings are the same or if there's anything different. Just curiosity. Okay, what about the laser? Okay, both. Okay, look, uses a different orbital laser. Let's see if there's any discrepancy here. So there's this guy. This one has a beam width of 26. And this as well. So it's the same apart from the color. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Then why is this thing mismatching? So it's not about killing. Unless he goes out of power. Does he go out of power? Let's see. No, he has enough power. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if he would go out of power. Like which code path it would take. Update, kill everything, sold. Under construction, effectively dead. Where's the condition for out of power? I would have expected that there's some for that. Let me search for power here. Power. Here, underpowered. EMP hacked. Start decay frame. We must end the special power early. Abort. Okay. Okay. Start decay frame. What does that do then? And that will set that. And that will affect the death frame. I see. Orbital death frame. Okay, what could be wrong here? What we could do is we could like start to like roll back some of these pieces and just see like, okay, if we roll back this, does it stop bugging? My suspicion is that it's this part here, this one. Okay, let's let me roll back this one. Let's see what happens. Here. So we comment this out and we put this here. Oh, that's the wrong location. Never mind. It's here. There we go. Yeah. Good. Let's try that again. Interesting. Interesting, yeah. Okay. I edited the wrong project. Right. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Oh man. Okay. And let the legging start. Does he not put some rocket soldiers into the palace? Got a solid 5 FPS. Very, very strong. Got a 2-star quad here. Also very strong. This quad is almost dead, but it survives. Man, this replay is so laggy. I think this replay is great to benchmark performance. Yeah. 1 FPS. Oh man. Okay, particle cannon ready soon. Yeah, no mismatch. So it is related to this here. So basically, when the beam is destroyed here, it doesn't enter this. So maybe there's a condition now where, let's think about this. So to me, it indicates that the beam can be destroyed by some event, and then it doesn't enter here. But since now, yeah, let's see wherever this beam is destroyed. Okay, let's search for this ID here. Let's see, maybe we can speculate. So there's kill everything, but I don't think that this is called. And this one also not. I don't think so. What about... No. Well, what could it be? Maybe something does kill everything, but what would that be? Why do we see both projects here, by the way? What is this? Let me restart Visual Studio. Okay. Good. So create orbit to target laser. Yeah. This is only called once. Okay. Right. Then we have this decaying. I don't think we are there yet. Yeah, maybe this is called from somewhere here. Maybe. Maybe. But it didn't really, the laser didn't disappear, right? It just did its damage here. Here. Let me pause here. It went this S pattern here, right? So it did apply its damage. And it mismatched when it was somewhere here, right? Here. So it didn't go, it wasn't killed. No. It was very early, right? In the sequence. So maybe it's something on spawn. Can it be? Can it be that it is? What could it be? The change in condition here is intentional. Burst frame. Bam. 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 Smaller now. Orbital decay frame. Smaller equal now. Born. Born. Orbital decay start is smaller equal now. Smaller equal now. Orbital death frame. Smaller equal now. Laser state is dead. Here it destroys. Smaller equal now. Decaying. orbital birth frame. If orbital birth frame is smaller equal now, then do that. Laser state is born. Born. Decay. Born decaying. So here it creates a laser. Birth frame. Birth frame. Birth frame. Decay. Decay. Death frame. Bam. So since it happens at the very start of the shooting, I wonder if it has something to do here with born, with this here. So if the laser status is none, this start attack frame. Yeah. I wonder if maybe we should change the check to laser status is not dead. Not dead. Which means this is true. That is true. To this frame. This frame. Orbital birth frame is smaller equal now. Hold on. The birth could it be that maybe the laser status, maybe the laser status flips to none later than the start attack frame? Could that be? That sets it here at the same time, fired by scripts. This is way. I don't know what that means. It sets it together. It sets it together. Now, max. Now, 1. Now, 1. Start attack. Laser status, none. Yeah. It looks like it should come together. I'm not sure. But the answer must be somewhere here. It must be somewhere. Just need to think about it. Yeah, so one idea I have is that maybe we try if laser status is not dead, right? So this could be a condition that we use. Maybe that helps, right? Beam. Yeah, okay, so the beam. Oh, to target beam. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, yeah. Laser status dead. Laser status dead. What is the default state of the laser updates? Laser status. Does it start with that? It starts with laser status none. Huh. Is that interesting or not? Laser status none. It starts with laser status none. Is that a problem? It starts with laser status none. I would have expected it starts with dead. So if it's none, orbital burst frames. Orbital death frame. I do wonder if this condition could be false while this condition is true. Or vice versa. Just without the beam. So the beam closely ties it that this call is a requirement, right? Born. We can say that the laser status must be not none and not dead, because none means also we don't have a laser, and that means it has been destroyed. Okay, then how about we say laser status is not none and is not dead. Maybe that will help. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. We can also say born and decaying. Anyway, let's test that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, if that doesn't work, then what would be the next step? Yeah, we would need to figure out. Basically, we just need to couple it to this drawable. That's it, right? So here it is destroying it. Hold on. Yeah, here it is destroying it, and here's creating it. So if it is born or decaying, no, if it's not that and not that, then yeah, it should work. It should be the same condition as the lifetime of that thing. But then we still have these conditions here. Do they also include these? Orbital birth frame. Yeah, it's here. And orbital death frame. Probably. Okay. It's about to shoot. Huh, that works. Look at that. Okay, we got it. Fantastic. Okay, let's have this replay run through. So a lot of particle cannons there. My gosh, it's so laggy. Okay, it ended. Let's also do the golden replay, where we also have some particle cannon action, and it's not as laggy. I think I have fix for particle cannon mismatch. I can look into battle bus crash next. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. If the status is not none and not dead, maybe we can wrap that into a helper function. Maybe we just make it a const bool is firing. Yeah. Okay. Then let me replicate this fix for generals. We're searching for this here. It's the wrong project. Data SSD. Okay. Okay. All right, copy this guy. Let me put it here. Okay, let's create a new branch. Fix particle cannon update mismatch particle uplink cannon update mismatch. Fix particle uplink cannon updates mismatch introduced by previous refactor. refactoring. Maybe we revert it to mismatch. We can mismatch. Comma, maybe. Okay, that's finished. Good. Follow up for take this guy. This change fixes the ParticleUpdate mismatch with VC with retail, which was introduced by reproducible with replay. I think the problem appeared to be the update loop not being correctly tied to the real lifetime of the laser. The timers can mismatch from the actual creation of the laser. Not clear to me in what constellation that happens, but it happens at the beginning of the firing. Probably entering probably applying damage while laser status was laser status none. The problem was in the update loop not being in the damage update loop not being correctly tied to the real lifetime of the drawable laser. The laser timers can mismatch from the actual creation of the laser drawable. Not clear to me in what constellation that happens, but it happens at the beginning of the firing, probably applying damage while laser status was laser status none. Book. Yeah. Clear this master. To do test against many replays. At Herbert Buhler, can you please test against some replays? Okay, let me also post this replay in the path lag here. Why does this have game mismatch with 104 label? It's a nice replay with big lags, with low performance on Twilight Flame. We can attach it to the opening post. Let's add it here. I'm worried that this not found. Ah, shit. Good. Let's record. required a bit of thinking. About the laser updates. Good. So with that out of the way, how about we look into this other crash that Mauler has raised? What was it? Let's add address sanitizer. I go to main branch. Configure. Actually, now I think I see it now. At start attack frame plus this. So the orbital burst frame is a bit after this, right? So laser status can be none. And this can still fail, right? This condition. And then it goes down here. But then how would that be true? Ah, it is true because the orbital burst frame is probably 0 or something like this. No, it's not. I have no idea. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. It seems to be fixed. That's all that matters. Yeah. Good. So did we... Let's configure one more time. Okay. Good. I didn't explain anything. He says, makes sense. Did I already open the review? Yeah, I did. Right. Yeah. Okay, let's launch the game. Okay, so loads. No, skirmish. So apparently there is an issue again with terrorists and some cargo. One is enough. Don't be greedy. Okay, it take the Dr. Thrax here. Okay. Regarding the fix we just did, was kill everything. Good. So we need a bus and some terrorists. Again, it involves, of course, neutron shells. So now we take a... Yeah. We need like a rebel, a normal one. Okay, so apparently we need to damage them a bit. Yeah. Okay, now I put them in here. Okay. Okay. That was fine. Okay. Then let's take a tunnel. Let's damage them. Okay. Are they all damaged? Yeah. That worked fine. I'm not able to reproduce it. Maybe put them into a technical. Put the technical in a tunnel. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay. That was interesting, yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah. What about a bike? Let's get some bikes. Why are the bikes stealthed? What is this? Put this in there. Now we have stealth. What? We have stealth. Toxin rebels. What is this? Okay, let's see what happens here. Aha. Ah, that looks familiar. Okay. That looks very familiar. That's the one that we fixed yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Let me say I'm unable to reproduce. Unable to reproduce. Battle bus problem. Battle bus terror problem. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Then I think that's it. What's the time? 1 hour 20. Yeah. Let's see if we can review anything here. Maybe back to this here one more time. Kill everything. Yeah, let me go back to this fix. Kill all content. Particle cannon updates. Like, uplink cannon updates. Kill everything. Okay, so with this, let's look for this guy. I would say we also put M laser status to dead. Laser kill everything. Laser status. Here. Laser status dead. Kill everything. So I think that makes sense. This here we don't need to do anything, that's fine. This one shouldn't really hit here, right? That one shouldn't happen. Create orbit to target laser. Here. Create orbit to target. Yeah, I think this would make sense, yeah. Laser state is dead, yeah. Firing, state is firing. Firing, what does this refer to? Why can I not search this? What is this? Set logical status, firing. Huh. Logical status, status firing. So it just does it after this here. Well, I mean, if it's not an issue, then no need to touch it, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's not necessary. Get a battle bus. Kill with what? Okay. Then we take Chile. Oh, we don't need just relate. We don't want to use new cannon. Okay. I don't know why it built the wrong direction now. Okay, so we need 3 of these guys, yeah. And I built, of course, many more. Okay, then we need 2 buses, yeah. Then we take some scorpions, yeah. Put them in here. Okay, and we shoot here on the bus. Oh, they have... Ugh. Oh. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, that's different. Okay, wow. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I will take a break here. Next session we look into this crash and see what's up with that. How about that? Good. Good. Then I wish you a great day or night until next time. Goodbye.